What makes us so great, I think, is we really do try and make this be a family here. And so whether it's the secretary in the front or the therapist, or even if you come across a different therapist walking in the hallways, we really try and make everyone feel welcome. And if there's something that you need, whether it be water or the movies out in the waiting area, to make it feel like a comfortable environment, because we do realize that people are coming in here with some troubles and they may not feel safe. They may not feel as though they want to be here. And so we try and make it comfortable and really support them through the healing process, because we do realize that some people come here, really not wanting to be here or scared to be here. And so we want to make it as safe and as pleasant and supportive as possible. And I think we do a pretty good job at it. What is important to them? What are their strengths? What has gotten them to my office? How have they gotten there? Because a lot of the clients that I see have been through traumatic events, whether it be abuse or loss or difficult situations, and I want to know what has gotten them through to come and see me and build upon that. And to really just establish the trust that I'm here to help them in whatever way that I can.
I would have to say my day-to-day life before I came here was a little confused and clustered, kind of hard to get through the day because I didn't know how to cope with my anger or deal with the thoughts that were going in my head.
Kind of depressing for me because I knew something was going on and I wasn't able to help her. I couldn't get through to her. And I tried to draw her out and see if she would tell me what the problem was, but she couldn't. And her anger, it was directed toward me, so I knew there was really something wrong. I called an agency and I was directed here. But I knew that she needed some type of mental counseling. I knew that. So I made a few phone calls and I was directed here. And luckily we got the right people.
The thing that made it most comfortable being here was the environment, family-oriented environment. It's kind of like talking to your friend, and Linda made it more comfortable because she's cool. The thing I like most about my counselor, she kind of reminds me of my friends, at my school. They're easy to talk to. You can have a goofy moment with them. They're just cool. She's cool.
They're accessible anytime. I've even called a couple of times to ask what should I do or how should I handle this, and we've discussed it over the phone, and it can't, she said we discuss it when we get to our session. It made me feel really good to see her progressing and going forward because I could see the change in her right away. The way she dealt with her anger, I mean, she opened up more. She shut down before, but she slowly opened up. And like Linda, she gave us things to work on after sessions. And we sit and we talk about those things and work on those things. She gave us something to work on. So she opened up more and more. So I could see it helping.
At Family Counseling Services, we do a lot of art and play and games. And so what we found is usually during a person's healing process, they move from being a victim to a survivor. So basically this artwork right here is showing how she was able to move from being a victim and having all of those thoughts, right, racing in your head, to being able to think clearer and focus and be a survivor, right?
When I first came here, I was a victim, and I was angry and closed and stubborn and confused. And then I started counseling, and then once I started counseling, I was able to talk more, and I became less angry. And then my mom changed my school because she thought I was in a bad environment. Then once I changed my school, my attitude started to change, and I started to learn to trust people more, and I talked to people more. And then I became happier, and I learned to cope with my anger and my issues better. And then now that I'm a survivor, I'm more happy. and more open, and I know how to cope with it.
Family Counseling Services of Greater Miami, providing a passionate approach to move Miami forward.